Hey everyone, how are you doing today? I'm Kenny Stahl, and right now I want to talk to you about how to set your New Year's resolutions, because I'm sure you have some ideas about some of the things you want to accomplish and what you want to do in the next year. But what we've seen is that most of the time people don't actually succeed at doing what they want to do for their New Year's resolutions. Like, they might make it a month or a week into the year before they just give up and stop trying to do what they want to do. So for instance, maybe what you want to do is lose weight or make money or make friends or get a new job or do something. I don't know. Like, I don't really know what people are setting as their New Year's resolutions, but I just know that a lot of times people don't actually get done what they want to get done. So I feel the reason why people don't succeed at their New Year's resolutions is because they didn't actually care about it in the first place. And this is a big deal, and you would think, well, of course people say they want to lose weight, and I'm sure they feel bad that they're overweight and they haven't lost that weight. But here's the thing. If you want to get better, if you want to change, if you want something to really be different for you in the new year, you have to truly commit yourself to it. So let's talk about what a New Year's resolution is. Let's focus on that word. What does it mean when they say resolution? When you resolve to do something, you have decided that it's gonna get done. Like, there is no possibility that it's not, you know? So for people who have truly committed and decided and resolved to do something, it's not a matter of if, maybe I'll do it, I might do it, if it works out, I guess I'll go to the gym more. No, it's they have said, I am not going to give up until this thing gets done. And it's people with that kind of determination and will that will actually succeed. So if you want to succeed, you have to know why you're doing what you want to do. You have to really feel a desire to change yourself. Without that desire to change, without that feeling like, I can't even, like, you almost have to be disgusted with yourself, or you have to really hate your life so much that you're like, I just can't live like this anymore. I got to change this aspect of my life. I need this new thing, and that desire, that drive is what's going to drive you, right, into doing what you need to get done. So once you've firmly established that, you know what you want, you've decided you're going to do it, how do you guarantee that you do it? Well, hopefully if you have enough determination and will, drive, and desire to get done what you want to get done, you will find a way. Like there's like that saying that, how long should I keep going? Well, you should keep going until it gets done. There isn't a time frame. But so when you are setting goals for the new year, which I would say are different than resolutions, but most people just set goals for the new year. If you know anything about goal setting, which that is something that I would recommend you look up on your own time. I'm not an expert on goal setting, but goal setting, they say you have to have a certain time frame for completing a goal if you want to actually succeed at this goal, and you need to have a way to measure it. Like, losing weight is easy because you can just measure how much weight you've lost, and you can say, I'm going to lose 10 pounds by 2 months, or 5 pounds in 1 month, or whatever, or 2 pounds in a week, or you can say this, and it's a clear goal, right? Oftentimes what people do is they just have like a very broad, like general, non-specific idea of what they kind of wish that they could do, what they want. It's very unclear, and that's why they never get it done. But the more clear your goal is, the better off you are, the more likely you're going to actually do it and get it done. So set a time frame for yourself. What do you want to do, and when do you want to do it by? It's a very great way to start. To reinforce yourself, to make sure that you actually stay committed to what you're going to do, maybe you should do something to, like, establish that commitment. Like, tell someone, get a friend, get a family member, tell them what you want to do, and make sure that they hold you accountable. I mean, hopefully you can hold yourself accountable, but, we're human. We struggle with, responsibility. Write it down. That might get it into your brain that you're going to do it. Put it up on a mirror or your refrigerator, somewhere for you to see it, so you can get these things done. So you see it every day, and just constantly reminding yourself of what you're going to do, what you're going to try to do, and make sure that it happens. These are just helpful tools for us when it comes to succeeding in our New Year's resolutions and getting it done. So that is one thing to keep in mind. But the other thing to keep in mind is that, if you set a goal that is completely difficult to achieve, you might be setting yourself up for disappointment. So I think on the one hand, it's a really good idea to have a something that you want to do and strive for, but at the same time, it might be a little bit out of your reach. And if something is out of your reach, no matter how hard you work for it, it might not happen the way you want it to happen. So you have to have some sort of an open mind enough to make sure that if you fail at what you want to do by the time you want to do it, that you're not going to just fall down into this depression and just cripple yourself for a while. So to keep yourself healthy, mentally driven, and not give up on your dreams and your goals, don't set something so unobtainable that you are just setting yourself up for failure. Keep it reasonable, but keep it something which can keep you working towards it. A challenge. That's what you want. That's the ideal. There's a sweet spot where it's challenging and not too easy, but it's still able to push you, right? So that's kind of what I have to say about that. Just the key takeaways for me is that when you're setting a resolution, if you've actually set a proper resolution, you have already decided that you're going to do it no matter what. And so many people are just, they just say, I want to do something this next year. I wish it would happen. Hopefully it does. I'll try. Maybe. We'll see. I mean, to me, it's just that doesn't mean anything. It's not actually going to get done. So if there's, and this is something which I'm only talking about because it is the end of the year. It is the start of a brand new year, and this is when most people are thinking about this kind of thing, like changing their lives, setting goals, resolving to do something. But the truth is that it really doesn't matter at what point in the year it's going to be. This is something that you can do at any point in your life. To just decide that something is going to change for you. To make sure that you're going to do something different. That the way you've been living, what you have so far, that it isn't enough and you need more. You can have that idea, that mindset at any time. So, maybe you're not going to set a New Year's resolution yet because you're not ready for it. But maybe in a few months, you'll realize that there's something that you really want to do. So don't wait for the new year. Do it whenever you can. That's all I have to say for you. I hope that this message is helpful. I hope that you like what I said. Please leave a comment and let me know down below. And if you like this video, if you think it's good enough to share, please share this with all your friends and people on social media. That will help me out a lot. My name is Kenny Stahl, and I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching.